Well, hello YouTube vintage radio collectors. This one almost fooled me. It fooled the checkout clerk at the thrift store that I bought it. She thought it was a radio from the 30s. And it actually, at about 5-6 feet away, in a slightly dim room, when you have it on, and the dial lit up, it actually looks, it is very convincing. These had GE badge on them as well as others. This one has a date code of 1988 on it. So think of this. This is a mid-30s style radio. So by the 80s, mid-80s, they were 40 years old, those mid-30s style radios. Now you take the mid-80s to now, that's another 40 years. It's kind of in, it's in a middle ground. This is as old as the original radio was when this replica came out. And the interesting thing about it is, it's real wood. It had one chip back here. I put some plastic wood in it and used some of my color markers to fill it in. You have to look for it. As far as the radio that's in it, I shot a video of me putting an LED in here in place of the lamp, and the video doesn't have enough. I don't know what it is, the camera angle, the lighting, it's just not that great. So I just thought I'd do an overview shot of it. This part is metal, the radio is wood, the knobs are plastic. It has this style of dial, just like the originals. It's got AM and FM, and the funny part is the chassis is only about this big. Like, it's the size of a novel, a small novel, you know. It has one chip on it that has the RF and IF stages for AM and FM, and 2 transistors that drive the speaker. A few tuning towers, a few caps and resistors. There's not that much to it. In fact, you look at it and you go, oh, that's not going to sound that great. It actually sounds really good. It has nice bass and treble. And the interesting thing is the AM tuner in it is actually very good. I'm surrounded by Wi-Fi, fluorescent lights.
Big AM 820, hitting you with hits every day.
Oh, there's a good song.
Every occasion counts. Make every night.
I actually had the Stromberg Carlson 6-tube radio, 1947 model, sitting here. This is just where we watch TV and read and stuff in this area. And the AM on this is better. And there's hardly anything to it. And usually these one-chip radios, they're not that great. This one is. It has lots of audio power, a tone control, I pulled the chassis out, opened the back, I pulled the chassis out. It was pretty easy. It's 4 screws inside. And I sprayed all the controls because the selector and tuning tone was a little bit noisy. And I noticed the light was out. And it was a 12-volt wheat bulb. And so what I basically did is, I checked it with my mirror and going, oh, this is DC, not AC. So it's already rectified. So I just took an online resistor calculator for one LED, it's a yellow LED. It pops right in the same hole as the wheat bulb was in. And put a drop-in resistor. The thing was 220 ohm quarter watt. So now that light should never have to be changed. And it actually picks up a lot, some that are hard to get. So I'm going to just enjoy it to listen when I'm trying to relax. Thanks for watching and listening.